Welcome to the VIA channel here on YouTube. My name is Teacher Carl, and in today's video lesson, we're going to look at the different ways in which you can ask for help in English. Now, you may just think that there is one way, but there are many different ways in which we can ask for help, depending on what we will need help with, who we need help from, and how quickly we need that help. So I've selected just a few areas in which we regularly need to ask help, and we're going to have a look at the different ways, the different tenses, and the different inflections that we will use in order to make your quest for help even more successful. So I've started with 4 areas. These are probably going to be the main areas in which you need to ask for help. So you may just need some advice, simply some advice. Maybe it's financial help that you need. If you've been injured or you're in an accident, or maybe it's general help that you're looking for. So let's start with some advice. Every day we're always looking for advice. Usually we look to people with more experience, maybe friends, in order to help us through certain situations. Now, depending on who we're talking to, we may adopt a formal tone or an informal tone. For example, if we're speaking with our bosses or somebody who's higher up than us, we're definitely going to apply a more formal feel to the ask for help. So for example, we may say something like, would it be possible to get some advice? If we're talking with our friends, however, it's going to be slightly different. And we may say something like, hey, I need some advice on my thing at work or my relationship, whatever the aspect is. Secondly, financial help. Now, people ask for financial help for many different reasons. Maybe they would like to start a business and they need some investment, or maybe simply they need to just buy some food for the end of the week and they don't quite have enough money. So again, we could adopt formal tones and informal tones depending on who we're speaking to. Now, a formal tone would take place in the example if you were asking for investment into a business or for something that you propose. So if you were going to a bank or a financial institution, this is the kind of thing that you may need to say. So you would initially say that I propose. What is it that you propose? A new business venture? A new product? What is it that you're proposing to the investor that will get them to help you with the money that you need? Or maybe you might say something like, I'm looking for investment for my new product, my new restaurant, my new business, and then go on to explain what benefits would be for them if they invested the money with you and really helped you out. Or maybe something kind of informal. For example, maybe we just don't have enough money to get to the end of the month and buy all the essentials that we need. Food, bills, they all add up. So we may go to a friend or a family member and say something like, hey, look, I have $100, but I really need 125. Is there any way you can help me out? Next, if you are injured or in an accident. Now, there's definitely going to be no formal or informal way of asking because you're going to need to get the help as quickly as you can. So you're looking to say something like quick help, in order to convey the severity of the meaning. How quickly do you need the help and why do you need it so quickly? Well, I've been in an accident. That kind of thing will usually immediately get people's attention and hopefully there'll be some good Samaritans around that can help in the situation. Or maybe there has been a significant injury, so you may want to say that he or she has been badly injured. Can you help? So here you're just looking for general help in any way possible. And finally, usually when there is an injury or an accident, people will ask for somebody in the specialized area that they know will be able to offer specialized help. So for example, people may ask, is there a doctor or maybe a mechanic or a nurse? These kinds of people have specialized skills and they will be exemplary when they need to offer help in particular situations. And finally, maybe you just need some general help. Maybe you need struggles with your mental health and you need to just talk to somebody. So you may just ask, hey, are you free to talk? Maybe you need help lifting something or performing a specific activity. Maybe there's a huge piano that you need to move and it's far too heavy for you to lift yourself. So you're going to need some help. So you might say something like, hey, this is really heavy. Could you give me a hand with this, please? And finally, there might be a huge task that you face in the future and you know that you can't handle it all by yourself. Maybe you need to distribute leaflets across a large area of your country, or maybe you need help in distributing food or getting to lots and lots of people in a small amount of time. In which case, you may propose the task in hand to the person that you need help from. So for example, you may say, hey, look, I have this really huge task coming up. Is there any chance that you could help me? And finally, the final thing to mention is the significance that body language has when asking for help. In financial formal situations, you're going to want to retain a cool, calm demeanor. However, quite the opposite is the case when there's been an injury or you're in an accident. You're going to need to offer frenetic energy in order to convey the importance of how much you need help. So that concludes our quick look at asking for help. As you can see, there's many different ways, and not all fit the same situation. So you're going to have to adapt your English, adapt your inflection, and also your body language in order to have the most success when asking for your help. Thanks for watching this class, and I'll see you in the next video.